Hey, what's going on, dudes? Welcome back to the Plant Powered Runner Show, if I call it that. I am here with you to talk about winter running, but we're not going to talk about that yet. We're just going to wait for everyone to kind of join in. And yeah, that's kind of what's happening today. And yeah, we'll talk about a bunch of other things. But anyways, right now here where I live, it's full on winter, guys. Like it's full on snowstorms. It's full on, we've got snow everywhere. And I'm just trying to figure out how on earth I'm going to start transitioning into proper, training again for, my next training block, really. So kind of what it's coming down to. But anyways, yeah. So this is going to be it's going to be a good show. I'm pretty excited about today and about all the other things I'm going to be kind of talking about. And then whatever questions you guys have, go ahead, comment. I'll answer them for you, and I'll do a little bit of jingle bell kind of. I need bells. I need to get some jingle bells, and that way, whenever there's something cool, I can ring the jingle bells. I don't know what I would use it for. Fasting Fred. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I have to look a little bit closer to see who's commenting. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to you as well. Cheers. I am having just a little bit of a beverage. My daughter made me this mug. It's kind of cool, actually. She made it a number of years ago, and I've been using it for all of my coffees and all of the other stuff I tend to drink. I drink everything out of this mug. I mean, I've had some people say, why do you drink water out of your mug? Doesn't it taste different than a glass? And I'm like, I never thought about that. So I don't know. Does drinking out of a mug, is it different? Does it taste different? Is there a psychological difference when it's in a mug versus a glass? I don't know. But anyways, she asked me that, and it was kind of interesting. Now, I guess question for you guys is, I don't know if you saw today's video that came out, but my daughter wanted to be in the video. And so, since I'm kind of taking a little bit of a recovery break from running, like I said, I don't know, I did something to my knee, not too sure whether, it's kind of driving or whatever, but the way I drive, my foot's kind of on an angle, and I do a lot of driving in my job. And so it's something kind of twinged. And so I'm just taking a breather for a little while. That's all that's happening right now. So if you're following me on Strava and you're not seeing a lot of runs, that's basically why. I'm literally just trying to go through this healing process and kind of come out of it on the other end. And we're getting ready for Christmas and all that kind of stuff, right? So things are busy. Lots of things are going on, and things are exciting. So I don't know. What do you guys think of the hat? We did a little bit of setting up Christmas in the house, and we've got these hats. Yeah. So anyways, the whole family's kind of got one of these little jingle bell hats. So yeah, I tend to wear these in the winter around the house, because here's the thing. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, anywhere where you're in the northern hemisphere and it's cold like it is now, I tend to just walk around the house with just my running socks on. And I find that when my feet are on the tile, on the ceramic, oh my gosh, my feet get so flippin' cold. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely crazy. But I don't walk around in slippers or running shoes or anything. It's just more of my feet. So I started wearing a hat to see how much warmer I would be if my feet were cold. I just wanted to see the difference. And oh my gosh, it totally makes a difference. Absolutely. So I don't know how long the hat's going to last. I want to just put it on just for a little bit, and away we go, right? So all right, what are you talking about, Fred? What are you talking about? And a bit early for the hat, but it suits you. Thanks. Mike, hey, interesting necklace. Yeah, I'll let you know a little bit about that in a sec, Mike. Naked with just socks on? No, not naked with socks on. No. I'm full. Like I got clothes on. It's just my. It's just I don't have any shoes on or anything like or any slippers. But it's cold on the ceramic floor because on our main floor we tend to have a lot of ceramic like through like the kitchen all the way into like the solarium and then the hallways. It's all ceramic, so my feet get really, really cold. That's a different YouTube channel, right? Yeah. I don't know anything about that YouTube channel, Fred. I don't know what you're saying. I know. Is that yours? So how's everyone's like training going? Like what's going on with you? What's going on with you guys? I mean, like I said, I could dominate the conversation, but you guys are here. 13 of you guys are here. So if you hit the like and go ahead, hit that right there. Well, actually, not right there because that's where I see how many people like the video is like right there. But if you like the video, I think you have to click down below. I'm in one of these goofy moods, guys. I'm sorry. It's been one of those weeks. So as you all know from last week, I did the shift over to my new brokerage to partner up with a buddy of mine. And I tell you, man, it's awesome. I absolutely love partnering up with him. It's been amazing. It's been a busy week, I'll tell you that. But yeah, it's been good. I'm pretty stoked, pretty excited to kind of partner up with a buddy of mine in real estate. I've known him since I was like, I don't know, 14, 15 years old. We have so much history together, and it's been an epic beginning of the week and at my new brokerage. So I'm pretty stoked. So if anyone's wondering like what my brokerage is called, it's called Remax in the Hills, because where I work, man, there's a lot of hills. So anyways, it's called Remax in the Hills. So it's a very, very cool brokerage. I'll probably do some filming when I'm there, just because we've got this big, huge moose out front. It's like a moose statue, and it's all like painted as like Remax colors. So it's very, very cool. And people come from all over the place, and they do selfies with it, and they got their kids. And anyways, it's really neat. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of the story with the moose. And yeah. So what do we got going on here? No, I haven't tried Skinners. I've never tried those for my feet. Maybe you can send me a link to those type of things. Fred did 90 minutes pure math earlier. Oh, awesome. Good for you. Now, Fred, do you like run on the trail? Are you more on the road? Do you have to travel to a trail? Are you close to them? That'd be kind of cool. Hey, Mike, windy, chilly, but dry. And now, where are you? Are you in, is that Washington? I don't know. I think that's Washington State. I think. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Good trail running in the hills. Yeah, absolutely. Trail running in the hills. I'll tell you what I'm really missing right now, Mike. I'm missing running on the trails early in the morning while we have snow. I mean, we're going to have snow for a long time, but I'm really, really, really missing that right now because it's one of the things, like once my head has now wrapped its mind around, hey, we have winter, we're in the season now, summer's long gone, fall is now pretty much fallen off a cliff, and now we're in winter. My mind starts to do that adjustment and go, okay, well, you know what, I'm just going to throw my hands up and here I am, right? So yeah. Oh my gosh, we have Julie in the house. Hey, Julie, how are you? Good to see you here. I know that you had, during when I do my live streams, you are doing some other things with your family. And I just wanted to note this, to say thank you for joining today. Like it's awesome. It's kind of you to do so. Because like I said, I know family and other commitments are always super important to do. So again, I just wanted to say thank you for joining and commenting. Yeah, it's super cool because that's what makes this channel, this is what makes the live stream so, entertaining, because you guys start throwing out questions. So if you guys are listening right now, and if you have a Discord free account, it's in the description of this video. If you are on Discord, go to our Discord server and you can connect in to do a voice chat. So if you want to talk to me, I will link you in and we can have this conversation instead of just kind of typing on, like, commenting here, right? Because that would be really cool just to be able to hear, because everyone's got different accents from around the world. Like, people say that I have an accent. I mean, I don't sound like I have an accent to myself, but I do to other people. And I know all of you are following from the UK, Julie, Fred. I know you guys are from the UK, and you guys have probably have a thick, strong accent. And I love that because my family's originally from Liverpool. So I know I was never born there. I've been to visit, and I really want to go back because I really miss the UK. I love the UK. I love everything about the UK. And if I could live in the UK, I probably would. I'm not lying. I love it there. So anyways, if you guys are, I'm going to start my Discord up, and I'm actually going to go on over. You guys can't see my screen, but the little thing is spinning and it's doing its connection thing. And I'd be more than happy to chat with you if you are there, Julie. If you want, that would be super cool. But again, if you don't, I understand, right? Not everybody wants to physically be talking. So I'm just going to go over into the right here, and I am just going to mute myself over here. Hold on a sec. Oh, I am muted. Okay, good. So I'm there. If you want to connect in, go to Discord. It's the link below. If not, and you already have an account, you already know where to go. On the left-hand side, down to where it says voice channels, just click on general, and then you can unmute yourself, and then we can chat. So I'll just leave it at that because we've got a lot of other questions that kind of came up. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of let people know about that. We're going to go back to Fred. Back to using chest strap. Wrist measurements are less accurate in cold weather. Yes, I would agree. And I'm actually going to do a number of tests just to see what mine is off, because I know what mine was off just resting. Because like I said, back in September, everyone already knows, I've already talked about this, but we did a test with the nurse that came to the house that was doing my health insurance. And we did the test 3 different times, and I was 6 beats higher on my watch than I was in reality. With kind of the nurse testing mechanisms and stuff like that. So anyways, that being said, I'm looking for it. I can't buy anything, guys. I can't buy anything. I haven't been able to buy anything since like September when my wife said, shut it down, no buying anything. Christmas is coming up. Your birthday's coming up. You can't buy anything. And I'm like, all right, fine. So I don't know if I have a chest strap. I have no idea what I've got running related. They keep doing hints to say, hey, you got this, I know something you don't know. And I'm like, okay, but I don't know what it is. So anyways, they're teasing me. Anyways, just thought I'd mention that. Okay, so what do we got here? Chest strap. Yeah, so absolutely. The winter will probably be different with regards to what's going on with our wrist, right? All right, so what did Julie say? She had her highest mile. Wait, hold on. I had my highest mile running week at MAF this week, 42 kilometers. Good for you, Julie. That's awesome. It's nice when you can get into that groove and it just rolls, right? It just goes. It's super, super cool. So good for you. I'm glad to hear that. How are you feeling? Like, at the end of the week, right? It being Sunday evening for you guys over there. So how are you feeling? Hendrik, planning to run every day. Oh, hold on a second. It's moved on me. Oops. Hendrik, planning to run every day until Christmas just to see the total. That's cool. I did that last year, and the total was huge. I think it was like, for me, I was up to like 510 kilometers, which I think is 300 and something miles. I don't really know. I'd have to ask my phone. And to be quite honest, I don't even know where my phone is. Oh, it's behind me. All right. So what do we got here? Fred. Okay. So Fred answered my question. Okay. So you're on the road and 16 hours fasted too. Good for you. Yeah. Like anyone that runs fasted, just comment below, or you can hit the like button and let me know. If I see that move, I'll know that you're running fasted. You can comment too if you want to talk about it, because I started running fasted, but when I first started running, I didn't even know what I was doing. I just knew that if I ate something and then I ran a couple hours later, I wouldn't feel good. So I didn't bother eating anything. So I would just run fasted. But I didn't know it was running fasted back then. So, now I do a lot of intermittent fasting where I don't eat until 12, 1, 2, something around there. And then I have like an eating window of about 6 to 7 hours where I eat. And then in the evening, I don't eat until like the next round, right? That's just the way I feel best. I don't advocate for it. It's just something that I do that feels really good for me. And I found that, my body really enjoys that. That's what I found anyways. Okay, so there's a couple of you that had gone ahead and liked it. So I think we've got 3 more. Well, there's probably 4 of us, I think, that run fasted in here. Could be more. Okay, so Jason Lee, this is just a drop in the bucket for you, but my goal is to complete 1,000 miles by the end of the year. Just 60 miles to go. Good for you, man. Dude, that is flipping awesome. Celebrate it. I wish I had a cowbell. I have a cowbell downstairs, but I don't have it. I'm ringing a cowbell for you right now, right? That's super awesome. It's so good to be able to have these like little goals, right? Whatever it is. We may not be able to run in a race right now, or if we are able to run in a race, good. That's awesome. Good for you. But I know everything around me is we can't do anything. So being able to do that, that's awesome. Good for you, man. Strictly Come Dancing results are on in 20 minutes. Oh, okay. So that's what okay. So I've got 20 minutes with Julie. Well, it'll be less than 20 minutes now. So Julie, ask all your questions. Seriously. I would love to like chat on Discord with somebody. Come on, guys. Hold on a second. Let me go back in. Anyone else there? It's just me. Come on. All right. Let me just go back to you guys here. I'll read more. Sorry, I can't pronounce. I'm just trying to I'm not really good with pronouncing of names, but Murnal. If I got, I could be wrong. I'm sorry for pronunciation of names. I'm not very good at that. If any of you guys don't know, I suffer from dyslexia. So the way I read things, it can be very messy. So anyways, I'm just letting you guys know that. So for the 18 of you, you all 18 now know. So if I get someone's name wrong, I apologize ahead of time because I'm probably going to butcher some of the names that come up on for YouTube names, or even if it's your real name. I mean, I know in your country it's very different than what it is here. So again, my sincere apologies for me messing up people's names. But he said probably best to get Skinner's on Amazon. They're a Czech company, so the shipping would be expensive to the US. I'm in Canada, so I don't know what it would be for Canada. It would probably be expensive at the same time. Okay, the hat's got to go, guys. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am nice and warm. Okay, so yeah, that was really, really hot. What do we got here? Okay, so Julie says, okay, hold on. A lot more questions just came in, and everything kind of moves on me. I don't know if you guys ever notice that. It just moves. Where are we? Where did everyone go? Okay. Julie says, I run mostly on roads too, just for convenience and safety. Sometimes get the bus or train to the trails at weekends if I have time. Yeah, you know what? That's cool. I don't have access. I mean, for everyone, I mean, I love that fact. I mean, if you can take a bus or a train to a starting point and then run all the way back, oh my gosh, man, I would love to be able to do that. That would be great. But for me, I live in a small town. So, I mean, I would have to drive to a trailhead, run a loop or whatever in the trails, and then get in my car and drive back. Or these are on long runs. I'm about 8 kilometers from the trail. I'd have to run 8 kilometers there, run the trail, and then 8 kilometers back. So, I mean, I'd have 16 kilometers just running there and back, and then whatever I wanted to do out on the trail. So that could be a really, really long day, but I would rather spend more time in on the trails if I could. Ideally, that's what I love is trails. However, I know the roads, they serve a wonderful purpose, especially with math, right? like that's how I kind of started. So for me, running on the roads at my math pace, that was awesome. But then when I experienced math training on the trails, I even got more excited. So I was able to do like that shift, right? So it's very cool. So Jason Lee says, my wife has a habit of buying herself stuff with her birthday coming up. Yeah, and that's frustrating because I've actually had to return gifts because my wife has gone ahead and bought herself something before her birthday, but yet she tells me not to buy anything. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Mike, good wife. Laughing out loud. Discipline. Does she also run? Okay, so in 2015, when I started running, I got my wife into running at the end of the year, and she ran probably a handful of times, and she started to improve, and it was so flipping cool to watch. It warmed my heart. I was super excited. But then her hip went out, and she was like dancing. She's doing a lot of tap dancing at the time, and she loved to do tap dancing more than running. And when her hip went out, she couldn't dance. So then she got real ticked off, and then she never went back. And now she doesn't. She rides a horse, but she won't run. I've tried. Everyone has to come to running in their own time. So I can't rush it. I can't force it. There's nothing I can do, right? I go hiking with her and I'll go for walks with her, but she won't go for a run. And it is what it is. Unfortunate as it is for me, because I would love to be able to have that. Oh, well, let's see. What else do we got? Murnell says, not running the math, but building up slowly for my first marathon next September. Awesome. That's your first marathon next September. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Okay, just stick with math. Just keep going. Whatever tips you need, if you need training plans, I'm working on a free training plan for a full marathon. That's one of the things I've been working on the last little while. I have the half marathon one that I did. That's available if anyone wants it. You can click on the community tab on my YouTube channel, scroll down, and you'll be able to see the math plan that I put together. So anyways, it's there. Julie says she runs fasted. All right, another fasted runner. Sweet. Michael J. Fung had a short, effective video second day this morning. He's an awesome guy. Like, I've listened to podcasts, I've seen his videos, I've bought his book, I've read his book. Fantastic, a wealth of information when it comes to fasting. So it's I would recommend getting his book or watching his videos. So Mike H, absolutely, I'm with you on that one. ID Lawrence, run fasted 65 miles this week. Should reach 3,600 for the year. Holy, okay. So I pretend I have two cowbells and I'm ringing them for you. Man, that is sweet. Everyone who thinks that's awesome, hit the like button because that is amazing, or comment below because that is an extraordinary amount of mileage for a year. So kudos, man. Kudos for you. Like, that is really awesome. I love that. Okay, hold on. A lot of questions, a lot of things coming in. Murnal says, I can't even read today. Oh my gosh. All whole plant-based always leaves 2 hours after eating before running. Go out there either before 6 a.m. or after 9. Yeah, very cool, man. That's awesome. Yeah, it's nice. Being plant-based, I just find my recovery is so much faster. And the only problem being plant-based is, man, I don't know about you guys, females, males, they don't want to hear this, close your ears, but man, you just got to go to the washroom a lot. Like, oh my gosh, like the amount of toilet paper I have to take on a trail run. And that's another reason why I like trails, because if I get stuck on the road, it's a very uncomfortable moment, I'll tell you. Yeah, the stories, I am not going to go. I mean, I could write a book. Okay, I could write a book on the stories that I have. my family just, I come home and they're going to go, is there a story? Is there a story? Really? Is there going to be a story? I'm like, oh my gosh. Yes, there will be a story today. Anyways, it happens. All right. Fasting Fred, did you take a look at Floris Gilman's channel? Yes, I did. I have known Floris for a little while. He's a good guy. Fantastic. So yes, he's it's amazing the amount of people that I have connected with and who I now follow and things like that. It's amazing what we can do in this digital world, and especially with COVID hitting the world, right? I mean, more of us are online more than ever, right? Like I posted a video out, I think on Thursday, and like it's going crazy. Like, I mean, I don't do anything special, guys. And I guess people are really enjoying the videos I put out, but this was more of a summary of my Maffetone training after 1 year. And apparently it's being well received in the universe of Google and YouTube. So yeah, Floris is he's got a great channel. So anyone that doesn't know Floris Gierman, go ahead. You can find him here. Right, Fasting Red had mentioned him. He seems like a really cool guy. So all right, hold on a second. That shot was pretty good. Okay, hold on. Where am I? There's so many messages coming in. Everything keeps moving on me. Murnal says last shot was pretty good. Very cool. Mike H, hint on where the pennants are at. I would like to find a goal or fall brown one. Gotta run soon. Richard, okay. So what is the best piece of clothing or gear you used this past year? The best piece of clothing or gear? Best piece of clothing or gear? This is a tough one. I would say my best piece of gear would be, I would say it's the soft flasks. I really like, it's the ones that you can kind of put in, it's the ones that I ran in my ultra marathon. They went in the front. It's just, you can drink from them and they just slowly collapse into nothing. And you can put them like really easy, as opposed to like the hard plastic water bottles that you kind of put in. These things just, you drink and they just shrink. It's very cool. So I love those ones. I mean, that would be the best gear that I purchased this year, Richard. I mean, there's other things too, but it's gear that it's not even gear. I mean, the big thing for me is like Body Glide, right? So I'll put it on my nipples and put it in the nether regions, and so I don't chafe or anything like that. But that's a must. Every single run that happens. If not, it's not a very pleasant run, especially in the summer. So, and okay, so the other one is I've got this the running underwear, and they're like boxers and they're like tight fitting. They're called Sacks, and they're fantastic, right? They're longer, so they come down the leg, but it's really tight up in the nether regions, and it kind of hugs everything in place. And my legs don't chafe at all. I get nothing, so it's good. There's no issues, and it looks like we may have a guest star appearance of my daughter. So I will come back. So if you guys have questions, have any of you guys seen my video from this morning with my daughter? If you guys have questions, you've got an opportunity to ask her because she's joining me today.
I was told to think of things to say, but
I didn't say anything.
Really?
I didn't say anything. Okay. Well, apparently I'm not wearing a hat. She's wearing my hat on me. So yeah, so if you have any questions for my daughter Katie, go ahead, shoot them off. You can ask her why she doesn't run, or why her mother doesn't run, or I don't know.
We've already asked those.
I think we
We've
did.
already asked those.
You can ask whatever question. You can hit the like button. If you want to see more of Katie, hit the like button. Hit the like button or comment and let me know if you want to see more of Katie. Because the few of you have said that you want to see her in more of my videos. So thought today would be good. She could kind of come in and join us for a conversation and add to the thing, right?
Not long because I have a lot to do today, but I'm here for a little bit.
Okay, so you're up. Okay, so hold on a second. So maybe you want to read some of the comments that have kind of come in. Hold on. Mike was the last one, right?
Oh gosh.
No, Richard was the last one. So
Here,
one right here.
You do yours, I'll do mine.
Okay, so you read that one then.
You do yours.
No, I've already told them I suffer from dyslexia, and if I read their name wrong, it's okay. So I've already told them.
I'm sorry, this is very far away. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm very.
I said Murnau. That's kind of where I was going with that, right?
He said, I ran loops through my house. I ran loops through my home. Up to 3 years ago, I had 2 hour and 15-minute walk to work. I built up the running component gradually. Lucky to have a shower available at work. I am having very much trouble with this.
Wow. So that's awesome. You have a shower at work. That's very cool. So if you can run from home to your work and then shower, how blessed are you to be able to do that? So very cool. So I have a little secret. Guess what? My new office where I work, 2 amazing things. One,
has trails.
It has trails literally right behind the office. I can go run on the trails. Like I could do a 50-miler behind my office. And number 2, it's got a shower. It has a shower.
Also known as he's never going to be home anymore.
This is the first office I've ever had that has a shower. Like I am stoked, guys. I am so stoked that it's just crazy. Okay, so you can read Julie's question.
My younger daughter is home from uni and wants to run a half marathon distance, her first. I've been running at MAF for 5 weeks. Still wanting to run my pre-MAF pace, 6:30 kilometer. Any tips?
Okay, so hold on a second. Let me just make this a little bigger so we can see. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can make my screen bigger so now we can see questions here.
Questions now, that's good.
Okay, so that's very, very cool. Okay, so hold on. So my younger daughter is home
from uni.
Oh, home from uni and wants to run a half marathon distance, her first. I've been running a math for 5 weeks. She'll be wanting to join us to run at my pre-math. Okay. Any tips? Okay, so Julie, what I would recommend is, I don't know if you actually have my Maffetone training free half marathon plan. If you don't, you can get it in the Discord server. I'm trying to remember where it is, under training plans, or you can go onto my YouTube channel and click on the community tab and then scroll through until you find it, and you can download it, because it's got everything. It works out really good. So okay, so yeah, pretty crazy. So that's what I would recommend. Just go slow. Don't go too hard on her, right? Like, so, I mean, you want her to have fun and come back to the sport. You don't want her to run away.
Next question, I have no idea what it is.
The next question, you don't know. Hold on. Mike says, Hoka or Solomon fan? Just curious.
I don't know either. So.
I'm not okay, shoe-wise, I'm not a fan
there's 2
of either, because I have a wide foot. And because I have a wide foot, I tend to run in my Ultra Torrents because they've got a wide toe box. So my feet, they can splay like when I land, right? So I don't get any blisters, and it feels good on the toes, right? To be able to move. I found when I was in the Hokas of the Solomon, I don't know if it was the ones I was trying on, but it was just so constricted, and it just wasn't great. However, the Solomon soft flasks are amazing, and the Solomon packs or vests are amazing. I just don't have a pack yet, because again, I was told not to buy anything, so I'm not buying anything. So yeah, I can use some money for that. So all right, so where are we at now? Jason Lee. Haven't had to go number 2 on a run, but as I drive with my family, I point to the spots where I've had to be. I love it. That's awesome. I thought
We get both.
I thought I was the only one. Oh my gosh.
We get both.
Okay. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Thanks for sharing, Jason. That's
we get both.
Oh my gosh, very, very cool.
Very often.
LD Lawrence says Hoka trying the was it Atru? Atru? Atru?
Something.
Yeah, I think Seth Demore was doing a review on those. But yeah, let me know what you think. I mean, you can come back and let me know because that'd be kind of cool. Murnal says I have run two half marathons, inspired to do ultras. Very cool. You'll be able to do it, man. Like if you want, you can achieve it, right? It's not rocket science, man. You put in the time on your feet. That's the big thing. Time on your feet. The longer you go, but you don't have to run like an ultra distance in training, right? You can do like back-to-back runs. So yeah, you'll get there. Fasting Fred, are we going to see some? Are we going to see?
Fred and I are friends.
What was that?
Fred and I are friends. He's the one who told me to pilfer your wallet while you were gone.
Yes, he did.
We're
but
friends.
But there's no money in there. There's no money. I don't have any money. I'm broke.
Yeah, right.
It's all in cards and stuff. Are we going to see any dancing, Katie? Because he saw the video, but he knows you're a dancer, and
okay.
Maybe we'll do like a video. Okay, so here's the thing. Comment below if you want Katie and I to do like a dance video over the holidays. Maybe we'll put something together, or maybe she'll put something together. Yeah. Watch her dance.
Basically, a comment or say anything that you would like to see, like from me, because I love making videos and I love being on the channel. So, like, if you want to see more of me, just tell me what you want to see, and I will make it happen.
See, it's not me saying it; it's her, right? She's the one who's saying it. Fred says, hi, hello, Katie.
Oh, you missed one.
And Fred's from England. Mike H says, what is her sport? Sorry, what is her sport or musician?
Okay. So I dance. I do horseback riding. Those are my two main sports. People say dance isn't a sport, but that will be another topic because I don't want to get into a rant right now. Anybody who says dance isn't a sport, try it and then tell me. And I also play 5 instruments, I believe. 4 instruments, 5 instruments, something like that. So I've been playing flute for 7 years. I also play French horn, tuba, and violin. And I want to learn guitar. So yes, I guess that's 4. So yeah, that's what I do.
That's what she does. That's what she loves. And one day I'll get her out in the trail.
Hey, I like to trail run.
I hope. Tell her it's not going to hurt forever. It's only a short little period of time. I just want her to run with me. It warms my heart. But I know that she loves dancing more. So, I mean, that warms my heart more than anything else. So I know I get so what's that word? Theatrical. Yes. I tend to do that. So. Okay, so Murnal says, and again, I'm probably butchering your name. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. What was your first 45 and first album that your dad bought? Your first 45 and first album that your dad bought. Oh, okay. So records.
Okay.
So before tape cassettes, before MP3. Yeah. So.
I know what records are.
Okay, so
I'm not that old.
what was my first album I bought?
Some of his old music kind of scares me.
I was a real, like, in the 80s, I was a real, like, Motley. Are you coming back, though?
Yes, I'm coming back.
I was a real, like, Motley Crue fan, Metallica, Led Zeppelin, Grateful Dead, Janis Joplin, The Doors. I was big into a lot of that, but I was also big into, like, a lot of the pop scene. So what was that guy's name? Okay, in the 80s, he's from England. Okay, all you Brits, you guys know this guy from the 80s. Ashley something, never gonna give you up, never gonna, never. I don't know how that song, the rest of the song goes, but if you know it, let me know down below. But that's, yeah. Anyways, I don't know what my first album was. I'd have to look, but maybe we'll do another one. Katie's coming back, so. Hey, LD Lawrence, your daughter's name is Katie too. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. Murnal says he lost his job due to COVID. So now my office is at home. Can shower anytime. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, man. That sucks. COVID's having a whole, man, the ramifications of COVID is just causing grief everywhere. And my heart goes out to you and everybody else that's had anything happen with COVID. Because look, it sucks, man. But you know what? It will turn around for you. Things will happen. Good things will come your way. Positive, positive outlook, chin up, get your runs in, stay positive, keep doing the things that you need to do, and good things come, right? Jason Lee says, hi, special guest star, Katie, high school or university? So she's going to university next year. She's going to be in the dance program there, and I'll let her talk about the rest of it when she gets back, which will be in a minute or so. Mike H says, Wild Cross. The Wild Cross is wide and great grip. Ask Santa Wild Cross Solomon. Okay, you know what? I'll have to try that out and see what they're like. And maybe I'll start doing, maybe some shoe reviews. It's just I've been loving my Ultras for so much that I haven't actually, I haven't done a lot of review videos for things, but maybe I'll start doing that. If you guys want more reviews I'll do. So Katie, Jason Lee was asking about high school or university.
So I just graduated high school in June or whatever. I don't even know when to say you graduated. I graduated this year, class of 2020. And I'm taking a gap year, and then I have been accepted to York University for their dance program.
That's the one in Toronto.
Yeah, so I'm going to be going there next year, which I'm really excited about.
And cool. So what do you want to do, like when it's all said and done? Remember, we talked, well, right now, it may change. But
right now, I either want to go into some sort of like theater choreography or movement therapy and equine therapy. If I was going to do movement therapy, I'd incorporate equine as well. So that's kind of what I want to do for now.
Okay.
Things might change, but as of right now, it's kind of...
Hey, when I was your age, I didn't no idea what I wanted to be. And look what I am now.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube. I'm a real estate agent who likes to run, who's now doing YouTube videos.
Any questions that people have for me could we do? Because I have to go.
Okay, so other questions. Okay, I'm just trying to think. Katie's the leading star. There it is. Okay, any other questions for Katie? Because she is going to have to go.
A dance video would be cool. Okay. What kind of dance video?
Yeah, Julie, what kind of dance, if you're still here, Julie, what kind of dance video would you want?
I could do, I don't know. What might be fun is if you want something for the two of us to do, is we could do I
could do my jetés.
Jeté. We could do see how my father's been listening for the past 13 years. We could do I could say a dance move, see what he
what I interpret it to be?
See what he interprets it to be, and then I can show it. And if that's something that interests you.
I can touch my toes. If any of you have seen the video from today, you know that I can touch my toes.
Barely.
I can touch my toes.
Barely.
I can do it.
But yeah, just if you want to for me to share some of my personal dance stories or anything like that, just let me know.
All right. So Julie said, my daughters are 21 and 22. We have a great relationship like you guys do. Aww. Okay. So Bernard says, your baby steps video got me hooked on your channel. Watch everything you post now. Running channel with a different, interesting, and inspiring. Thanks for posting. Hey, thanks so much, man. I try to have fun. Right, my daughter, I like having her around because she's a lot of fun, right? And
I try and be.
She is, right? She's got her own YouTube channel, right, that she does, and I got mine, but yet she likes to, come on mine.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe I've been on yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been on hers and whatnot. So I think my daughter's gonna go. Hold on a second. Any other questions for her? Hold on, let me just check, and then I'll start answering yours. Jason Lee says, Katie, surprise us with type of video.
Okay. I will brainstorm some ideas.
And then what was the other one? I think trail running is dancing. Yes, trail running is a version of dancing because trying to stand up while you're running downhill can be a form of dancing.
Different.
Hey, we could do a video while we're on the trail, right? That would be awesome. Could you imagine doing it out in the snow? I could wear my Santa hat and we could have jingle bells.
Okay.
And we could be running and I could be like an elf. That would be awesome. Okay, you go do your thing. I'll answer the rest of the questions. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Okay, hold on. There was a lot of questions that kind of came back in here, and I just got to get back to them. Okay, Mike, hurt is good adaptation. What one is that? I'm trying to remember. Richard says, Rick Ashley, that's the guy. Julie says, Rick, okay, everyone's saying Rick Ashley. Yes, that is the guy that I was figuring out. Because he used to do like, never going to give you up, never going to get, that kind of thing, right? I remember that guy now. There's a couple of Brits that have been, it's the Brit charts. The 80s were huge for you guys with pop. Because that's where everything came from, right? I think. Jason Lee, we've been rickrolled. There it is, right? Murnau says Quicksilver message service, obviously. What else we got here? Mike says stash nickname. Bogart, that's right. He's still performing, living in the Philippines, playing with Janice Bowie, and has a lot of heavies. Really nickname. Really, he's still there. Wow, that guy's still going. Bogart, that guy's crazy. Happy Yorkshire man. What was your question? Okay, he did have a question, but it's not there anymore. Richard says, do some weather conditions ever keep you from getting outside? Weather conditions, anything that keeps me from getting outside. That's interesting. I would say, yeah, I could probably do a number of those videos, but I think the ones that keep me from getting outside the most is rain and cold. Like when it's between 10 degrees, no, probably say 8 degrees in 0 Celsius, and it's raining and it's windy. That's probably the hardest for me to get out. It's my mind goes to some places and I don't even want to think about it, and I really don't want to go out. But I do. But man, it's so flipping hard on those times. I would rather run like minus 35 in a blizzard, no problem. But rain, oh man, it's just so damp, so cold, and it just bleeds right through me. I know I'm waterproof, but like, man, it's just hard. All right. So Jason C says K-pop. Yes, absolutely. K-pop on cold winter mornings here in Manitoba, where the wind chill is frightening. I go to the school where I work and run the halls. That's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people go into malls, right? Like, I don't know, if you live close to the Mall of America or whatever, the big, huge thing. Could you imagine doing a marathon in the Mall of America? That would be epic, like inside, right? Obviously after COVID's gone and, not around anymore and stuff, but that would be pretty crazy, right? To do a marathon in the flipping mall. And it's just a thought, but that actually brings back memories, because I used to train when I was like 14. I had a gym membership at the YMCA, and I used to go down there and I used to run in the upper hallway, and I would do like 100-meter runs inside on the upper platform of this hallway. So yeah, it's cool if you can do that. That's pretty awesome. Rich says, I usually run 6 miles, but have done up to 10 before, and students and staff get in. Oh, wow. That is like cool. And that's all inside. That's very cool, man. Very cool. Where I am about an hour away from the nearest mall. I am about 45 minutes away No, I'm about 45 minutes away from the nearest indoor covered track. It's like over in just north of Guelph. Well, it's about Guelph, Ontario. That would be my nearest one to go run inside. Everything else, man, it's like all outside. Everything I do is like pretty much outside. Even my videos I do outside. Like the only videos I do inside is when I go live stream, just because of the Wi-Fi coverage. But like you guys know, all my videos tend to be outside. I know, I kind of like that. Mike H, trail running is easy. It's easy than dance for sure. Yeah. Dance, man, dance is hard. Like dance is crazy hard. I mean, I've tap danced. I mean, I could, if you guys want, I mean, I could show you some of that footage, but I would have to somehow, like, I don't have a DVD drive on my computer, so I'd have to somehow get it off of that and onto a card, and I can actually kind of upload it. But I do have a video of me tap dancing, believe it or not. But it is hard. It is hard. Trail running is dancing. Yes, we talked about that. H agreed. Typewriter dance. Fasting Fred. I avoid fog. Not good for breathing. Right? And fog, really? I've never really run in the fog. I've never had a foggy day that I've run. Yeah, that would be interesting. Fasting Fred. Another benefit of MAF running is that I'm more mentally creative and come back with ideas for my business. Running harder, I don't get that. Yeah, when you run slowly, your mind has the opportunity to drift to different topics, and you can solve problems. If you have any problems that you need to solve, you can come back clear-minded. Or again, like Fred basically said, is you can come back with ideas for your business, which is really cool. And I've done that many, many, many times. The challenge is making sure that you actually follow through on those ideas that you came up with while you were out running, because a lot of people go for a run and have great ideas, but then come back and then don't write them down, and then they kind of forget about them. So yeah, that kind of happens to me from time to time. Murnal says, if you don't like running in the rain, you'd find Victoria Park in Liverpool a bit tough. Yeah, probably. But again, if I lived there and that was like my daily thing, I could probably get through it, right? But where I am, I know that that's not a normal thing. I mean, I could get used to running every day in the summer, even when it's stinking hot, if that's all I had, right? I mean, I can get used to a lot of things. So, I mean, I just want to come back. I just want to come back to the UK and I want to run. I want to hang out there for like a year. Like that's just, it would be so flipping cool. I want to hang out in California for a year. Like I want to go to like Boulder, like one of my favorite places to go is Boulder, Colorado. I love that place. I mean, I was there for like, I don't know, I think about 4 or 5 days, a couple of years ago. And oh my gosh, it's like a running mecca. Like it's so cool. Totally love that place. I don't know. Anyone been to Colorado? Let me know. Comment below. What else do we got here? Jason Lee, K-pop comment was to a suggestion for a dance for you to do. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that would be really cool. I'm going to mention that to Katie and see what she says. Has anyone tried nasal breathing when running? Yes, I've actually tried nasal breathing when running, and it's hard. It's mentally you have to be dialed in and hold that thought pattern for the whole run, because it can be hard because your mind wants to shift onto other things, and then you go back to your normal way of doing things without thinking. But when you're trying something new, you have to focus so much on it. Now, it does seem to work. Like, I mean, it slows me down for one thing, but you know, the way that the whole nasal breathing works is very, very fascinating. So yeah, I've done it a couple of times, and you really have to pay attention to it. So that's all I got to say on that. I don't have anything else to add. Jason Lee, in November, we had a tropical storm that flooded the streets for days. I couldn't walk out of my neighborhood to go run it. Jason, where are you? Like, where did that happen? Is that like down in Florida or like a tropical storm? I'm just trying to remember where you were. Anyways, I'm sure that you'll let me know. Julie tried nasal breathing today. It was really hard, especially when it was cold. The air in my nostrils was freezing. Yeah, I can agree. In Canada, when it gets even colder, if I would have breathed in through my nose, it would freeze. I'd be like this. I'd have to breathe out for it to oh my gosh, it's crazy, right? Like really, the things that we runners have to think about is just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Murnau says he's been nasal breathing since May. It's amazing. Forces you to run easy too. Yes, absolutely it does. I agree with you. South Florida, north of Miami. Wow, yeah, you guys get hit with a lot of those crazy storms, and you guys are at sea level, right? So I know that when you guys get storms or I don't know, with global warming, I know that the water is rising and rising, and I know that things are happening down there very differently from the rest of the what do you call it, of the country. So yeah, that's got to be tough not being able to get out and go for a run because all that water and stuff. I don't know how polluted that water would be to go running. I don't know. What else do we got here? ID Lawrence would like to try transcontinental 6-day run in Colorado, sold out often. Yes, man, that is on my bucket list. I should share my bucket list with all you guys because I have a lot of runs I want to do. And again, if you've seen today's video that I did with my daughter, you'll see that I want to run Western States. That is one that's been on my bucket list for 5 years, and I'm yet to run a race that gets me a ticket in, but it's coming. It's coming. I'm going for it. It's going to happen. Gertie Van de Groot, hello from your non-running followers, Jamie and Lisa. My van life friends, how are you guys? So these guys here have a YouTube channel, and they are van lifing. They just started their YouTube channel. They just started this whole van life thing in Canada a little while ago, and I encouraged them to kind of, start putting out some content for YouTube. And anyways, they're slowly working at, they just did their one of their first launches of just getting to know who they are. But very cool. So guys, I'm super excited. I think you guys are in BC now, I think. But yeah, very, very cool, guys. Very, very cool. I'm super excited for you guys. And maybe you guys can do a live chat at some point. And yeah, we can talk. That would be really awesome. So thanks for following, guys. Thanks for joining the conversation, even though they're non-runners. Look at that. I got non-running friends as well. I do. I really do. Okay, so ID Lawrence, the Trans Rockies run. Yeah, that would be good too. I would love to go. Honestly, I'd like to pull a Forrest Gump and literally just start running. Just walk out my front day and just walk out my front door and go run. And every day, just run continuous to someplace else. It would be awesome. Just like Ricky Gates did when he ran right across America. That was awesome. So I don't know, man. I'd love to do something like that, but obviously not anytime soon. I gotta work, right? Gotta, do all the things and do the fatherly duty and all that other stuff, right? So Fasting Fred, anyone try those breathing trainers? I had one a few years ago. It didn't work for me. Fred, I don't know. I've never tried. Jason Lee, yeah, my house is inland and it's going to be oceanside probably in a decade. Yikes, that's not fun. Man, you can always move to Canada. I could help you buy a house up where I am and we can go trail together. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sometimes me, myself, and I, we have a lot of fun. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. Living close to the ocean is awesome, but when you're inland and you're still kind of getting streets that are flooded, that sucks, man. Yeah. Who knows what's going to happen, right? Who knows? I really don't know. Gertie says, Dave, because of you, we're doing it. Yes, we are in BC and definitely would love to do a live chat with you. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be cool for sure. I would definitely do that. I mean, uh, I think this whole YouTube thing is really fascinating, right? With connecting with people, and this whole leading into the whole um, Discord server and being able to communicate, like, talk worldwide with people. I think that's really cool as well. So again, I guess none of you guys are on Discord, but I encourage you. It'd be great if you did join us on Discord. Like I said, the link is down below. So it'd be really cool to have the physical conversation with people worldwide, right? So be definitely into that. Okay, guys, listen. What do we do? What else are we talking about? What else do you guys want from me? What other videos do you guys want to see from me? Would love to know if there's any other topics you guys like me to cover. If not, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Apparently, you guys seem to like what I'm doing, so I'm just going to keep on doing it. Hopefully that's good. If you guys want to see more food, let me know. If you want to see, yes, there will be next week. There will be a video. And it will contain food, and it's very cool. It's a cool one. There's going to be running in there, hopefully, but yeah, there'll be a little bit of food in there as well. So stay tuned for next week for sure. Mike H, Beham to BC. I could jog for an extra credit. Steps, Bellingham, Washington. Very cool, awesome. That's where you are. Very cool. What would, if you had to describe your most, I don't know, your perfect day when it comes to a run, what would you say it looks like? Like, do you wake up early in the morning and get out there and run and see the sun rise? Or are you the type of person who wants to go on a moonlight run? Or do you like running in the cold when you can hear your feet crunching on the snow and you can see your breath? Or do you like running where you feel like you're having a shower outside in the sun? Like, because there's all these runs that we do and they all bring us joy because we're physically running. We may not enjoy the environment in terms of temperature and stuff, but I don't know. I find that I love running in all of those things, but I don't know if I have like my favorite one, right? Like if I have a favorite run to do in that kind of, I don't know. It's kind of hard, right? It's kind of hard in terms of what I like. But Mike says, yeah, all of the above. And I think being a runner or runners, I think we just kind of enjoy that. Like we just kind of, what, the running is the thing that we do, and then the environment and the weather and everything else is just another side benefit, right? So that to me is the thing, right? Jason says more day in the life videos would be cool. Katie is obviously not camera shy. Don't know how comfortable your wife is being being a YouTube star. I've tried. She's a little more introverted, kind of off camera. You may hear her voice from time to time. If you guys have not seen, okay, so my wife, okay, all of you guys have probably not seen my beard waxing video, okay? But I have a beard waxing video where my wife literally put hot wax on and went ripped it off. It was crazy. But we did a video. Of course, it was my dumb idea, but we have a video of that, and my wife is in it, and she's doing it. So if you want to see my wife, it's in a beard video. You can see it down in the videos below. What I'll do is I'll put it in the description as well. I'll do that, and that way you can kind of see it, right? But yeah, she doesn't really want to be in the videos, but maybe I can get her on a couple. I'll try. I'll see what I can do. Maybe over the holidays, see what we can do. But I think it would be cool. Like she's not a runner. She likes to ride her horse. That's her thing. But yeah. So yeah, I'll try. I'll see what I can do, Jason. ID Lawrence says, had a great sunrise this morning. Do you have any pictures of that sunrise? I'd love to see them. if you want to join the free Discord account, you can click below in the description, and it would be cool because you can post pictures in there, and we can it's more of a community, right? I'd love to see the pictures. Mike H, your pennant is working. The sun just came out. Take care, happy, healthy, running, jogging, and walking. Just so you know, this is a diffuser necklace. Oh, that's what I meant to say. In here, I've got it's just like a little foam piece, and then I put essential oils on here, clamp it shut, and literally I can smell my essential oils. It really works well for anxiety, depression, panic attacks. I mean, there's all kinds of different things I use it for, but that's what my necklace is. And I use the doTERRA essential oils. That's what I use. All right, so what else do we got here? Mernal says, I've bought a breathing training mask. Haven't used it yet. Hey, you know what? I had one of those years ago, but I haven't used. I don't even know where it is now. But maybe I should see if I could find it. But yeah, I don't know if they work. I'm not too sure. It'd be cool. Let us know. Let us know if it works or not. That's okay. My wife doesn't like being on camera either. You can have a man versus horse race. Okay, so I did. Did you guys see that video where I was running against my daughter's horse? I'm trying to think, did I put that in a video? I'm sure I did, but it's there. Anyways, maybe I'll put it in next week's video because I know I did a video. But yeah, so there is one. Jason, I started running before sunrise. By the time the sun rises, I'm too dead to notice. This is so funny. You just got to run slower or start a little bit later. Julie says, when you're running through the night on an ultra, the best feeling ever is when the sun rises. Yeah, that's going to be cool. When I do the whole 24-hour one, that's going to be pretty epic. I know when I was out running my 50-miler, when I started at like 5 something, I know that I felt really happy when I saw the sun rise. I just seem to be when it's dark, you have to work really, really, really hard at running, just paying attention to everything, right? Especially when you're on a trail, right? Because you got the headlamp. It's just so hard to pay attention. And then you're so mentally exhausted at the end of that. And then when the sun comes out, you're like, oh my gosh, yes, finally. And you're just probably elated. Anyways, I'm sure that that's what the feeling feels like. Right, Julie? I think so, right? All right, listen, guys, I think that's it. I think this is we're done. So thank you for joining. Thanks for being part of the channel. Please subscribe to Discord. That would be really cool. Continue to share the videos, guys. It's so helpful. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot when you guys share my videos out, comment on them, like them. It really, really does some amazing things. And I'm seeing some amazing things. I'm almost at 2,500 subscribers, and that was a Christmas gift that I wanted. So I think it's going to happen. Anyway, it was just an arbitrary number I had. So anyways, that's just it's cool. And it's because of you guys, because you guys care. You guys watch these videos. You guys interact with me, and it means a lot to me. So again, thank you to all of you for tuning in today and who watch all of my videos. So thanks again, guys. I really, really do appreciate all of you. All right. So anyways, guys, thanks a lot. And till next week, till next Sunday, that's when the live stream will be. And Wednesday or Thursday will be the other video. And we'll just go from there, guys. Have a good one. Like I always say, get out and run. See ya.